Originally, I'm from the United States, and now I'm working in the London office.
I moved from Luxembourg to London.
I moved 3 times within ArcelorMittal.
I was born in Brazil. I live here in Luxembourg.
I think people are more ambitious now. There's more of a spirit of adventure. We move people from all grades to all countries, and particularly we're looking to try and move people from what we call emerging markets into developed markets. So there is a focus on getting skills and experience transferred. I think leadership is probably the main area that we focus on within mobility. With ArcelorMittal, you have a great opportunity to see the world and to expand your career. It's a chance for some of our younger employees to get out there and experience things and learn new skills in jobs and then come back to their home country and progress up the career ladder from there.
South America to Europe is a completely different world. We were in Brazil, we all speak the same language. When I told my wife that here the first language is French, she was a little bit afraid, but she decided to face this challenge also with me.
Eu sinto falta da minha família e do povo brasileiro mesmo, da cultura. Sinto falta de tudo.
You need to think about your wife or your husband, because you're going to stay working the whole day. So it's going to be easier than for your wife or your husband.
You know, settling in is something very personal. And the best way of settling in is by talking to people and mixing around. Because if you try and settle in just by yourself as an individual, it becomes challenging.
I moved from Luxembourg to London. I would say that having moved now a couple of times, I'm starting to feel, even if it's a little bit of a cliche, like a little bit like a citizen of the world. I mean, the range of possibility is immense. From Johannesburg to Astana, from Chicago to Kiev, the sum of experience that you get, I think, is quite unique.
Originally, I'm from the United States, from Pennsylvania, and now I'm working in the London office. When I moved, I had to ask for a lot of things. I think the issue is that there's no clear policy, and if there is, it's not communicated to the employees.
Sometimes it's simply not possible to just pick somebody up and put them in the host country the next day with everything sorted. Obviously, the business has a need. They want to move the employee as quickly as they can. They need them in the host country. And we try and do as much as we can to facilitate that.
I moved 3 times within ArcelorMittal, and my relocation was quite smooth because there were a lot of people to help me out and give me advice. Flights, visas, etc. is always taken care of, even accommodation.
We're looking for feedback all the time from the expats as to how we can make the process and the transition better for everybody.
No início foi mais difícil a adaptação, mas hoje as coisas estão ficando mais fáceis. Eu estou estudando francês, eu acredito que vai ficar melhor.
Working here in Luxembourg and in this beautiful building is a great experience.
When you get some people and they move and they're happy and it's a good deal, it's a good feeling.
I work with people from 4 different continents, 15, 20 different countries on a daily basis. That to me is something that's very unique to ArcelorMittal.
The range of possibility is, yes, very exciting.
If you want to really travel and work internationally and be a global professional, you can't find a better company.